What does 2025 hold for us, our future, and the future of our planet? I know you are already feeling the intense vibrations and energies that are flowing in now in 2024. This is only just a small sign of what we are going to endure when we hit January of 2025. But what exactly does 2025 hold for us? Not only just a whole bunch of amazing events and the darkness being revealed and poured out like nothing we've ever could have imagined, but our entire planet is about to change on levels that you would have never even dreamed possible. Both, of course, for the good, and we have to go through some bad to get there. But the overall is amazing. So on August 25th, I sat back in deep meditation and connected with my guides to ask them to give us a little insight on what 2025 holds for us. This is just a little bit of what you are going to hear today. As these eruptions of corruptions come to the surface, and that hot lava of lies flows into the people, angering the people, getting the people to rise up once again. Expect these awakened individuals will be those who bring the innovations in technologies and in healing and in the medical field in the future. 2025 will go down in your record books with the largest quakes ever recorded in your time on the planet Earth, as the ascension codes heighten your abilities and your vision beyond the 2020 vision, so that people around the world can begin to see the darkness in a new light. Humanity is beginning to see very clearly how corporations and power heads have used the justice systems and used their own assassins to go in and clear out those who stand in their way of power, money, and corruption. Beautiful friends, beautiful tribe, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. And if you're new here, you want accurate predictions, prophecy, truth, you want to vibe with our amazing tribe, you've got to smash that subscribe, friends. Smash that subscribe. And remember, you can always catch me every Tuesday, Wednesday in some other parts of the world for Tuesday's Tittle Tea Time, where you can feed your prediction addiction each and every week with new predictions. We talk about world events, how they may or may not relate to predictions and prophecy. And again, new predictions each and every Tuesday. Down below, you will find the link to my newsletter. It's free. Beginning of each month, you'll find the forecast, the numerology, the astrology, all the content that you may have missed so you don't miss any upcoming classes and so forth. If you want any other information about myself, you will find me directly on my website, Joseph Tittel, Tittel.com or SpiritmanJT.com. If you receive messages on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram or TikTok from somebody that appears to be me, I assure you it is not me. Report those profiles immediately on that platform. No need to email us to let us know, because sadly it happens way too often. Also, please show your love and your support by just giving that little click on that little thumbs up button, friends. It helps the channel, helps this information get out to other people, helps our tribe to grow, so our tribe can become even a bigger, amazing tribe that we are. And I also just want to take a moment to thank all those members of this community, the members of the Subscribe Star Awaken Your Community, Spirit Community down below in the description, and all the contributions that make this free content possible for everybody else. I am so grateful. I mean, like, so grateful, friends. With infinite love and gratitude, I thank you. Thank you so much. So this is what else Spirit has to say about 2025. In 2025... humanity steps in to the end of the 3D dimensional realm, a time when humanity awakens on levels and shaken on levels unlike anything you could imagine. The people of other planets watch ever so closely as humanity goes through this ascension process for the first time ever in the universe. All of you present upon the earth now have chosen to be there, to be a part of this amazing shift in dimensions, shifts in consciousness, and many, many events and challenges that will take you there. It will be at a point where humanity is pretty much forced by Mother Earth to come together in pure love, to help one another, to care for one another the way it is meant to be. Heaven on earth will reap for a period of thousands of years when you step in to the new earth dimension. Amazing events along with very challenging events are ahead in the future. These challenges have already begun back in 2020. And as you notice each year, the energies and the events intensify, becoming more serious and may appear to be more threatening as well. 2024 was the initial spark of the craziness before you step into the 9 vibration of 2025, where you will have an opportunity to shed the old, to shed like that of the locust shedding from your shell and re-emerging, or like the butterfly shedding from the cocoon and taking flight in a new colorful dimension, a dimension that you have chosen to be here to witness. You will see things in the skies that you will find very hard to believe. Some of these things will be tricks and deceptions. Be aware. You will be able to tell the difference in time as the ascension codes heighten your abilities and your vision beyond the 2020 vision, so that people around the world can begin to see the darkness in a new light and be able to see the corruptions as you are already witnessing, but not yet on a scale like you will witness in the future, especially in the year 2025. Expect there to be major shifts in the plates and in the tectonic plates beginning towards the end, December of 2024, throughout 2025. 2025 will go down in your record books with the largest quakes ever recorded in your time on the planet Earth. Although in past events, and many times over thousands of years, these quakes have happened before. They are meant to split the land masses, to clean up the earth, and to bring out truth, corruption, and to help humanity and all of the creatures of earth ascend and evolve to the new vibrational frequencies. New vibrational frequencies that you cannot expect to happen all at once. You would not survive such a shift. This is a slow shift and a slow cycle, happening little by little, more and more in strength and intensity as time progresses. In 2025 will be the most intense energies that any human has experienced on the earth. Therefore, it is very important to stay hydrated with good waters that are free of chemicals, toxins like fluoride and chlorine. It is important that you try your best to eat foods that are healthy and relate to your body and to your blood types. For everybody is different, and foods that may appear to be good for one person actually may not be good for another person based on their blood type and based on their body. You are all unique with your own individual footprints, your own individual eyes, and your eyes are the windows of the soul. You can look deeply into the eyes of others in trance and access information about them, their past lives, and so much more. A technique that will become natural in the future as you begin to naturally remember and recall your past lives. This will come little by little, where you may have sudden flashes or sudden feelings of knowing that you lived a past life as a specific person going through specific experiences. Pay very strong attention to the time of March when your third full moon of your year 2025 rings in. For this will bring with it major ascension codes and shifts in tectonic plates. Expect there to be large earthquakes to occur, multiple within days of each other around that third full moon in March of 2025. Also, in the month of April, shakings will continue. Shakings will continue. Pay attention to the dates April 1st, April 11th, and April 15th. Dates that may likely go down in your history books for major events that happen globally. Not just that of Earth events, floods, earthquakes, and even tsunami events, but that of major corruption coming to the surface. Volcanic eruptions of truth. Volcanic eruptions of corruption. People will seem confused, not knowing what to believe or who to believe. This, in turn, again, will be followed by light codes that will help people to tap deeper into their conscious and subconscious minds so that they can understand much more clearly. You will see a divide happening more clearly amongst those who refuse to awaken and those who awaken on amazing new levels. These awakened individuals will be those who bring the innovations in technologies and in healing and in the medical field in the future. Pay attention to the generation who are now entering into their 20s, for they will have major breakthroughs in inventions that will heal the future, heal the planet, and heal the people and the animals. The frequency codes in which people are now beginning to discover frequency codes that are known to shrink tumors and cancer cells. These frequency codes have been held back from you for many, many generations, hundreds of years. These technologies are coming out slowly, and this scares the global elite unlike anything, because these technologies are coming out so much at a rate so quickly that they can no longer stop this or suppress this. They can no longer send out their assassins to take out these people, because we are catching on to it, because humanity is catching on to it. Humanity is beginning to see very clearly how corporations and power heads have used the justice systems and used their own assassins to go in and clear out those who stand in their way of power, money, and corruption. This will shake the heads and shake the lands across the globe as these eruptions of corruptions come to the surface, and that hot lava of lies flows into the people, angering the people, getting the people to rise up once again. Expect 2025 to be a year in which you see people taking to the streets in countries unlike anything you've seen in the past. At one point, it will appear as if the entire planet is rising up in the streets, fighting for their justices, fighting for their freedoms, and fighting to get food, as many nations will begin to experience shortages in food. There will be disruptions in the transportation and in your ports. This will stop food and necessities and goods from getting to places, especially those in the third world countries. This is a purposeful act by the global elite in order to take control. Therefore, again, it is important that you stock up on foods and take care of each other, because you can't do it all on your own. The only way to make it through is to come together in pure joy for helping one another. This is what the new earth will be. This is what you are working towards. Be aware of these major disruptions in your transportation systems. Some will be caused by earthquake activity and other earth natural events that may not all be so natural, as they use technologies purposely to target and focus on certain areas, including the west coast of the United States. There is a plan, an agenda to utilize technologies to bring a shaking to the west coast. Something that will naturally happen on its own within the next decade, but your global elite are pushing things and trying to accelerate things in time and space because they know they are running out of time and their time is very limited. They run scared. They dig their underground tunnels and bunkers to run scared. And soon you will see them take to those bunkers in many areas in many countries, including New Zealand. When you see the elite and large amounts of them heading towards these bunkers, heading towards New Zealand, into the mountains of the Ozarks, this will be a sign that something big is coming. Something big. Many big things are coming. Huge events. Do not be scared of these huge events and know that this is a part of your soul's journey, your experiences, your lessons, and that which you have chosen to take on before entering into this lifetime. And know, in the long run, that this too, whatever it may be, will pass, and that you will make it through as the divine light shines ever so brightly within you. Focus on that divine light within and allow that divine light within you to shine brightly around you and on the things that you wish to see in the world on a positive level. You yourself have the power to help shift and change the earth quicker in a more positive direction to the new earth simply by focusing on your own inner light. That inner light, and allow it to shine every day. Show this every day. Focus on this. Focus on that light within and see that light shining brightly on the earth, 10 times brighter than the sun itself. And eventually, in the future, you will see that light flash across your planet, brighter than anything, brighter than the sun has ever been. This will be the sign. As the light comes, darkness follows, and a new light will be shed upon your consciousness and upon your planet. The time for this event is not yet been determined, but it is coming before you reach the turn of your century in 2030. 2025 will be a year in which you witness weather events and unusual activity in your skies unlike anything you've witnessed previously. These events and these weather events that occur in your skies are that of prophecy, there to show you of coming events. You will see activities like storms coming together as superstorms. 2 storms become 1, 3 storms become 1. Major, massive storms. You'll see paths of tornadoes, not just in the Midwest of North America, but you'll see paths of tornadoes in places like Europe, even tornadoes outside of Paris and within England in the United Kingdom. The storms that come in 2025 will appear like that out of a movie, perhaps to some that of an apocalyptic movie. But again, remember, these events will pass, and so will many humans and animals along the way as well. But remember, their contract ends, and that is by their choice. And many will exit at one time. Many will exit within a 3-month period of time from multiple events that occur. Again, do not fear this. Embrace this. Hold the light in your heart and soul. Again, drink lots of fluids and good water and good foods that relate to your body, to your blood types. And always be prepared for all circumstances, always, no matter what. Not just because of what's coming, but just because it could come at any point in time, no matter where you are, no matter when it can be, and no matter where you reside. You will see a record-breaking amount of volcanoes all erupting simultaneously within just days of each other, some igniting within moments or within hours of each other. Pay attention to the 5 major volcanic blasts. 5 major volcanoes. 3 who have recently erupted in the recent past erupt again, and 2 that have not erupted in quite some time. One of them being Mount St. Helens, When these all erupt, you will know that the great shaking and the great rift will soon follow. A rift both in the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean that brings great waves that sink islands and cause islands to appear, landmasses to rise out of the oceans. This is what is called the rising of Atlantis, as ancient technologies also become revealed over the next few years. Of course, governments and global elite will try very hard to cover up these technologies that come to the surface as Atlantis and Lemuria rise once again. The rise of these continents and the rise of these technologies is meant for this period of time, for humanity to step into the new vibrational fields. These technologies will be useful, but the evildoers wish to use these technologies to continue to enslave you, to continue to control you, and to limit the amount of you that reside on the planet Earth, to take away as many of you as they can so that they can control much more. But as the ice melts ever so quickly in the north and in the south, the Arctic will reveal things so fast that they will not be able to cover these things up any longer. Just like the inventions and the patents that have been suppressed, this will all come all so quickly, and it already has begun. This scares them, as in the future you will see automobiles that run from the ocean's waters. You will see automobiles that run naturally off the frequencies of the earth. You will no longer use nuclear power in the future, but you will use the natural power of the earth and the vibration of the earth, just like that in which Nikola Tesla wished for humanity, but again was stopped by the evildoers and the globalists and bankers who control and have controlled everything, alongside with the 13 dark families. The 13 dark families that go back to the ancient Egyptian pharaohs and even back further. You know their names, you know who they are, and that is the first part of revealing truths, is getting to know who these evildoers are. You can't take down the darkness or shine the light on the dark when it's hiding in the dark. Therefore, the divine creator has begun shining lights on things dating back to 2012. And if you look at that period of time since, you will see so much wisdom and knowledge and truth about the evil and the controllers of the planet is now common day knowledge. This will awaken more as time progresses. These dark evil families that control everything wish to not only take down the economy and instill their new controlling digital system that will enslave you and tag you like a piece of meat or like the cattle on the farm. That is their intentions. And once you are tagged, you are stuck. You cannot move forward and be free any longer. Their desire to collapse your economies, they are already doing this, already hiding their own gold and assets and stockpiling things because they know they'll be safe. Their underground tunnels and bunkers are jam-packed with everything they need. But many of their tunnels will collapse inward on them. Those tunnels will become their graves as they begin to collapse the economies and to instill their new digital tracking systems. The light will come shining within as people again take to the streets more than ever before. People demand change. They want you rioting. They want you in the streets. So take to the streets peacefully, but loudly. Be peaceful. Don't destroy things, because you're destroying the things of those who are fighting against the darkness too. These are your brothers and sisters. Why destroy and bring fire to your family and friends' properties? Do this only to the evildoers directly, not to the innocent. Not to the innocent. Too much destruction is coming. Too many cities will burn. Cities in the United States will ablaze. Cities in the United Kingdom, England, Canada, and all over the world as people become fed up. But the dark evil doers put in their own people. Beware of those who are paid to be in place. Those paid to be in place, those who cause the destruction, that is when the peaceful ones should stop the destructive ones on their own. That is the only way to do so. For the police and militaries will not do anything purposely because they want this. They want this. So again, take to your streets peacefully. Take to your streets. Do not bring destruction to your brothers and sisters and your families and friends, to your neighbors. Be kind to them. Much of this chaos that's coming in the streets and the people taking to the streets will and has already begun. 2024 was the ignition of that bonfire. That bonfire will burn ever so brightly in 2025. But you will begin to see major things occurring in October and November. And you will see major things occurring from the points of late October into December, where you will again begin to see people taking to the streets. You will see people walking out of their workplaces. And in the country of China, you will see a fall as the CCP grips ever so tightly to hold on to their power. And the people will begin to become fed up as they cannot access their money in their bank accounts, and the stores no longer allow them to get food. And when you starve the people become very angry. Keep your eyes on China, for what is happening in China is some of what these global evildoers want for all countries. The chaos. Don't feed into the chaos. Not only will you see frequency codes being used singularly to cure and help with diseases, mental illness, and recalibrations of the brain. There will be other natural medicines and psilocybins that will be used to help bring healing to people's brains, to deprogram the old programming of the darkness, and just begin reprogramming the brains the way they are meant to be programmed. Remember, helping with this is meditation. Meditation is the key. Staying connected and grounded to the earth, and doing so again through meditation. You will see sound frequencies being used in ways that you could have never imagined, all the way down to what looks like pistols with lasers that come out, but it's not lasers, it's sound frequency, targeted sound frequency, where they can, like a laser, target a specific sound frequency to one small area of your body, to a specific small tumor, both inside or outside of the body. These technologies are already evolving. They're already there. They have just been suppressed and will no longer be able to be suppressed. You will also begin to see sound frequencies by the time you reach 2032 and beyond that help and answer the questions to the Great Pyramid and the monolithic structures around the world and how they were placed there through the use of frequencies. Frequencies, codes, and lights that all work together in a combination. In the future, you will see breakthroughs in the realm of childhood cancer, when children that are sick with cancers and other diseases, especially blood diseases like leukemia, are placed into a simple room with other kids where they get to be joyful, play, and eat healthy, not even realizing that they're sick, and not even realizing that they're receiving treatment as they sit in this room and in this space. Treatments with certain light technologies, certain frequencies, and energies all working together as one. Remember, 3 is the key. 3 is the key. There will be 3 different technologies used simultaneously together. The 3 of these together will bring the most healing. And again, you can expect to see these technologies now and in 2025, but especially when you reach 2026. That will be the year, 2026, where you see the biggest innovations, inventions, technologies coming to the surface. Things you would have never imagined were possible. But also be aware, in 2025, you'll begin to see some of these technologies going into place in times of conflict, as you begin to see robots taking to the battlefields, robots being placed in cities to target or find specific people, robots that are small as dogs, but shoot quicker and faster than any human. These will soon take to the battlefields. Other technologies will come and are already in the process that will stop these robots and these robotic creatures of war and conflict. Technologies that will shut them down. So again, fear not when these creatures that are that of robotics come to the battlefields. Beware of China. China is already watching countries with technologies that you wouldn't even imagine existed. Technologies where you may think you're watching an animal running through the forest, but really you're watching something controlled by robotics and cameras to watch what's happening in any town or city they wish. These technologies will come to light by the end of 2024. People will become more aware as people begin to discover these within their own towns or cities around the globe. You're going to discover so many weird and paranormal things when you step into December 2024 through the whole year of 2025. Expect paranormal activities to be off the charts in 2025. Both on a positive level, but of course, when there are paranormal activities, darkness always finds a way to seep into it. So always be protected. Always be well. Take care of yourself. Stay grounded and meditate. Very interesting and enlightening, to say the least. And I hold so much gratitude to all of my amazing guides and spirit allies for helping to make this content possible. And again, a big thank you to all of you who made it to this point in the video, and all the members and subscribers. I am so grateful that you are a part of our amazing tribe. Vibe with the tribe, baby. And if you don't forget to smash that there subscribe. Thank you again for showing your love by clicking that thumbs up love button. And don't forget, again, you can catch me every Tuesday for Tuesday's prediction update. Tittle tea time, baby. You don't want to miss an episode of that. So thank you again so much. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. Remember to hold visions of where it is you want to be in the future. Remember that the universe is your Uber driver, and you don't tell your Uber driver how to get there. You just tell them where you want to go. That's what the universe is asking you right now. Where do you want me to go? Where do you want to drive to? Where do you see yourself in the future? All you got to do is every day hold that vision, excited that there's a happy, healthy you living the life you've always dreamed of in the very near future. That is the key to manifesting. One of the many keys to manifesting. And if you want to know more about manifesting, I have a class that launches in November, Transform into Abundance, 6-week course that is, if you follow it, is guaranteed to shift your life in an amazing direction. So check it out, and check out the website and everything in the description down below. Other than that, my beautiful tribe, I hope that you again have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember to celebrate life, celebrate you, and be kind to others as you wish others be kind to you. And never forget to be bold, be true, be kind, be you. Let your light shine, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste, and much love, friends.